welcome back to my channel. If you're new, feel free to hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to be notified whenever I upload new videos, click the notification button too. Today I will be testing out two foundations. I'm going to compare them. One is the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte, and the other one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless foundation. Both are already available here in the Philippines. This one retails for around 700, while the Maybelline one retails for 399 pesos, so this is significantly cheaper. In terms of the product or how much product you get, they're the same, 1 fluid ounce to 30 ml or 1 fluid ounce. This is in a squeezy tube, obviously, and I am in the shade, or I have the shade 107, which is fresh beige. And this one comes with a glass bottle, and it does not have a pump. And I have the shade 238, which is rich tan. The claims for the Maybelline Fit Me is that it mattifies and refines pores, matches natural tone, natural seamless finish, and the L'Oreal one claims to have a demi-matte finish, wears up to 24 hours. I won't be able to test it though, and it's already around 4 p.m. 4:26. I'm not sure if it's showing up on my camera. See, 4:26 in the afternoon, but I had the foundation roughly around 4 p.m. I did my face first before my eyes, and it also says that it is a medium coverage and it has an air-light texture. Both are for oil control, and I am oily, so that's why I like these foundations, or I like to test these out side by side. So I already moisturized my face with the aloe vera gel that I just here, and I also primed my face with a Quick FX No Shine Mattifier. So for the right side of my face, I will be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I am in the shade, or at least the shade that I have is 107, which is fresh beige. Dito sa bottom, I'll be using the sponge, and sa top will be the brush. So it's a tube, so I can just squeeze it out and do this. I'm having a hard time blending sa nose area. I'll see if I can zoom in closer. Dito sa nose, nahihirapan ako. It's like it's sitting on top of the skin talaga. My pores are still here. Para sa akin, hindi siya na-emphasize. Although it's still there, hindi naman siya minimize. So lang. It didn't do anything special. So for the other side naman, we are going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless. I have the shade 238, which is rich tan. I just have a mixing palette here. So eto siya. This is very this is more watery. I feel like this is more pinky tone. Yung other foundation was more, what do you call this? Warm. Just what I like. And tan daw, pero pinky beast. Ewan ko sa Maybelline. They have a lot of shades. Kaso nahihirapan pa rin ako sa shade selection nila. Closer. Yeah. So here, yung pores ko dito, let me dim the lights a little bit. Dito sa left side ko with the Maybelline, yung foundation, parang nagsisink in siya sa pores ko. Dito naman, nakikita rin yung pores, pero parang iba yung dating dito. By that, I mean, makikita ko yung foundation na nagsisink in talaga, na nag-create siya ng ibang texture. Whereas dito, makikita yung pores, pero hindi siya parang madumi tingnan. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it correctly. Let me bring up the lights. So that's what I noticed, and definitely yung shade ko dito is a lot better in comparison sa other side. Although I feel like it's too goldy and too, too warm tone. Parang I could probably go down a shade. But ito, wala. I don't know. Para sa akin, not so much coverage dito sa Maybelline. So, meron pang konti dito. I-add na lang. So, second layer, hindi siya nagki-cake up for me. I don't feel like mag-a-add na ako ng second layer dito. I'm not sure, do you guys think it's fair or unfair if I don't add another layer? Kasi for me, it looks okay naman. Dito kasi, I added a layer kasi yung coverage, for me, kulang. And dito, I don't feel like I need to add. Kasi okay na yung coverage. So, I think I'll add na lang another layer to see just if it cakes up. Di ko na bet yung second layer kasi parang nagsisit na siya on top of my skin. I'm not sure if klaro siya on camera. One layer is enough for the L'Oreal. And parang mas maganda din naman ang coverage niya if one layer lang. Whereas this side, you need more to get more coverage. And sayang, maraming nasayang sa foundation. Let me set my face first. Gagamitin ko ang Nichido Final Powder ko. Ito, feeling ko powdery na. Ito, a bit tacky. Hindi naman sobra, but compared to the Maybelline one, I mean the L'Oreal, tacky siya. But not really that much naman. It's just, in comparison lang, it's a bit tacky. Parang wala namang coverage itong Nichido na loose powder, kaya I don't think it's going to affect. So, I'll just be right back with the rest of my face na. Just to let you know, for the Maybelline one, it did mattify a little bit, although it's not as matte as the one for L'Oreal. I don't think it refined my pores. It didn't emphasize it. Both did not emphasize my pores, nor did they minimize it or blur them out. That's just natural tone. You be the judge of that. Natural seamless finish. I mean, let me see. Yeah, I guess it doesn't look like I have foundation on, or at least it doesn't look like the foundation's heavy, except in the nose area, but which is the same for both ends, just because my nose is sort of a problem area for me anyway, so that's kind of normal. Here it is demi-matte. For me, it is kind of matte. This sets a lot faster than the Maybelline one, and this dries to a powdery finish. 24 hours, again, I can't judge. Coverage, medium coverage. Yeah, I can say it is medium coverage. This one is lighter coverage for me, so this one you can build it up. You can build it up this one too, but I would advise not to, just because it is very drying, or this one is drier than the Maybelline one. Air light. Yeah, both sides I don't feel like I am wearing foundation, and let's see how both lives up to their claims and which one I would prefer. So this is the L'Oreal side ng face ko, and this is the Maybelline side. As you can see, mas matchy talaga yung L'Oreal na shade for me. Yan yung sa L'Oreal. Ito yung sa Maybelline. Kasi sometimes yung filter, naka-auto-filter kasi siya. As you can see, yun it's not emphasized naman, as I've mentioned before, pero nandyan talaga sila. So I don't think the claims of the foundation in regards to blurring out the pores is accurate. Sorry, ang sakit ng arm ko. So, yun, that's what I feel like in regards to its claims. Guys, so it is 8 in the evening, 8:30. So 4 hours 30 minutes since I placed the foundation on my face. I'm just in Luis's comfort room, and I'm just gonna look at the mirror so that I can give you a update. Sa chin, medyo shiny na siya. I can feel that it's wet and oily, and I was sweaty because I was at my sister's place. She said that the foundation on both sides looked the same. She said that the shade for both sides was okay. They're both okay. Nothing too special or different. This is the Maybelline side. Walang nagbago. Like, the pores still look like my pores. And this is the L'Oreal side. Sa camera, parang not so much emphasized yung pores. But let me see sa mirror. Yeah, actually both look a whole lot better than 4 hours ago kasi parang nagmamelt yung foundation into my skin. In regards to the laugh lines, mas klaro, mas emphasis yung sa left ko, which is the Maybelline side. Sa eyes naman, parang patas lang sila. I didn't use any concealer pala, so they're both the same. Not as much creasing. Like, not too much. It's pretty much the same as usual. Okay, so balik naman tayo dito. I'm just gonna use the Gatsby Oil Clear Sheet, and if may naririnig ka, it is Luis's phone. My ka-chat. Charot. So let's do the chin first, para half talaga. Ito sa Maybelline. Tapos ito sa L'Oreal. Which is oilier, babe? Kani? So, yeah. I thought Maybelline yung oilier, but second opinion, Maybelline talaga. But it doesn't look oily naman. And except yung sa chin part ko, everything else looks fine. So, let's see. Maybe later makaka-update pa ako kasi I'm not sure anong plano eh. It is 3:07 in the morning. And this is the state of my face. It's almost at 12 hours, so it's 11 hours. So I'm just going to blot. There is no retouch at all. This is the L'Oreal side. This is the L'Oreal side. This is side by side. This is Maybelline and this is L'Oreal. I guess they're roughly the same in terms of how much oil has built up. My pores in the Maybelline side here are bigger. They can still be seen, but they are not as large as these ones. To me, there is still coverage, like my foundation is still there. It's just here in this area where the foundation has ripped off, which is pretty normal, to be honest. So I don't think that it has lost its wear. I think here too, but I kept rubbing my nose. So that's understandable. The Maybelline side looks a bit more oily, or at least more worn down because of the pores. So that is that. In terms of price, of course, Maybelline is a whole lot cheaper and they do more sales as well. So Maybelline has that point. In terms of packaging, of course, we still have the L'Oreal because the packaging for them is really, really good. And in terms of shade, I can't be too sure, so I can't confirm, but I think Maybelline has more shades in regards to this one. And for living up to their claims, I think L'Oreal lives up to their claims better than Maybelline does, because they said anything about their pores, and for me they didn't refine my pores. And now when I compared them, Maybelline actually has more of my pores showing as, you know, larger as compared to the L'Oreal side. So for me, if I were to choose, I would go with the L'Oreal one, even if it is a bit pricier, just because I like the wear a bit more, and I tend to use a little bit because of the packaging, and it is travel friendly. I have traveled using the L'Oreal foundation, but if you're trying to save up, then the Maybelline one is actually good enough. To me, the packaging sold it, as well as the mattifying or the oil control, because I am very oily. But if the Maybelline one had a pump, or if it was in a squeezy tube, I would probably choose the Maybelline one, because powdering throughout the day is not that much of a hassle, really. And I don't really go out of the house in like an 8-hour period. So for 4 hours to 5 hours wear, it's good without me touching or anything like that. So to me, for now, L'Oreal wins. So yeah, I guess that's it. If you have any suggestions for stuff that you want me to test out or try out, please leave a comment below. And yeah, see you in my next video. When life throws you bananas, make banana pies, and hope you keep staying true. Bye!